Facebook. Happy Easter to all of you. Thank you for watching me today. Jesus died to save us. What a sacrifice. Wow. That is why we came into church. I'm in church, Life Glory Ministries International. I'm here and I want to speak to you about something. That Jesus decided to redeem his time because the days were short. He had only it took him 30 years of preparation for 3 years of ministry. But it doesn't mean that he didn't encounter a storm. He faced a serious storm. And the storm was that, as you all know, Easter is the time that we commemorate and remember Jesus Christ, how he died. That was a greater storm. That was more serious storm. Even in his days on earth, he could calm some storms. But this one was so great, I'm telling you, that he didn't know what to do. But my Bible says, a storm can come so strong. When the storm comes, most birds, you see, when you see the birds, when there's a great storm, most of the birds in the air, they run to hide. Because a great storm comes in with the wind and it can blow them away. But there is this particular bird, and that is called the eagle. The eagle never runs away from any storm that comes its way, because when the storm comes, he takes it at his strength. And what does he do? He goes into the storm, he soars high, and at the end of the day, whilst he's soaring high, he flips and opens his feathers, and then it strengthens him. So whilst the storm is supposed to condemn some people, the eagle, that is where the eagle finds his source of what? Of strength. So what am I saying? Sometimes a storm doesn't come to destroy us, but rather sent to lift you up like the eagle. Pressure can produce strength. You know there's pressure in the storm, but it produces strength, because if there's no pressure, you cannot use strength. Adversity reveals capacity. Adversity reveals capacity. And challenges can unlock growth you didn't know you have. So therefore, Bible says in James chapter 1 verse 12 and 2 Corinthians, because of where I'm standing, I'm not reading, but I want you to put it down. John chapter 16 verse 33 and James chapter 1 verse 12 and Romans chapter 5 verse 3. All these things is telling us that despite the devil thought he was bringing a storm against Jesus, he was pulling him down, he was killing him. He didn't know that he was going down to save mankind. He was going down to take the keys of life and death, and he was coming up to give us. That is how come we are bold in God and we can stand strong in God. If Satan knew that that was his purpose, he would not have brought a storm. So that storm has not come to destroy you. Jesus still resurrected in 3 days. I prophesy that in 3 days' time, you will see your prosperity in Jesus' name. So it doesn't matter the storm. It doesn't matter how windy the storm is, how strong the storm is, how tough the storm is. Know that it has not come to destroy you. Remember, I said, the storm can bring you pressure, but it can produce strength. The storm can bring you adversity, but it reveals your capacity. Because when you don't have adversaries around, you cannot push yourself to know that you are capable of doing something. It can bring challenges, but it can unlock your growth. Because when challenges come, that is where you go to God and pray and persist and have your growth. So I want to use this to encourage you all that Easter is not a time to cry, to wear black, and to worry about anything. Easter is the time that we must all decide to see through above what Jesus went through, above the challenges that Jesus went through. It is the time that you and I should rejoice the more, because if he had not died, we would not have known him, would have been ignorant, and Satan would have made mess of us. So please, are you there, somebody? I love you all, Facebook Live, all women of worth, all those in Life Glory Ministries International, all families and friends on Facebook and YouTube. I'm here to tell you that the storm has not come to destroy you. Death couldn't hold Jesus captive. So the storm is coming to bring out your potential. Handle it and continue to redeem your time. So redeem your time despite the storm, because out of it you will surely see your progress and your prosperity. Thank you very much. Happy Easter to all of you. Enjoy yourself and reflect on this, that God is not up to bringing you down, to allow Satan to draw you backwards, but to pull you back. Thank you very much. See you next week, Friday, 11 o'clock sharp, on YouTube, on Facebook. The storm is to bring you up. Remember the eagle and never give up when you see storms.